Football Power Hour! Football Power Hour!
Wait, no way, I've been mute this whole time, vibes. Oh no. That is too funny. Well, now the sound is coming out. Big up to you for letting me know, Vibes. Well, I just want to go ahead and say the main thing that I said was I'm borrowing today's stream energy from. Thank you. Good looking out, Vibes. Good looking out. I appreciate you, man. I was saying I'm borrowing today's energy from the last day of school or last day of work type of energy. You know when you're leaving, you can tell people how you really feel. You can tell them, you can go ahead and be like, Harry Maguire. I always thought you had a big forehead, and then you out. You know? Hey, man. Karimo said, I wish at least Bruno and Casemiro would be rested. To riff of what you're saying, Karimo, do you know right now that Pep Guardiola has rested De Bruyne? He even told him, don't even, you're going to watch the game on TV, mate. You know, that's the type of rotation HAG that I'd like to see. But rotation HAG today, Ten Hag went with a rotation at the back, which is going to be interesting to see. Because as I said in the earlier on at the beginning of the stream when I was on mute, that I believe this is the front line that he wants for the final. So he wants to make sure that they get the most competitive game. Fulham nearly scored right there. Mitrovic. Big up to Mitrovic, man. Mitrovic he started off the season sizzling. And he actually, I feel like he might have been one of the attackers that were maybe the first 5 attackers that got to double digits. Or he was on course to get to like 10. I remember he had a head start, at the beginning of the game, at the beginning of the season, you could see like, oh, this person gets a hat trick. This person gets a brace. Mitrovic was on a sizzling form at the beginning. And then he had some injury woes that just messed his rhythm up. But Fulham did not falter. Fulham still went on. Fulham still went on and were actually a problem for a major part of the season. That is why today I want to give the flowers to the boy Mitrovic. He's a quality attacker that definitely in my opinion, I feel like he should go somewhere. Imagine if we had Mitrovic instead of Weghorst. For real, I'd swap him. I'd swap him at the end of the season. But anyway, we'll see. There'll be lots of time to talk transfers. Shout out to my boy Eddie in the building. Eddie says, big up Power Hour and those in the chat. Big up to you, brother. Big up to you. What's your score prediction, Eddie? Khan went with a 3-0. I went with a 2-0. Vibes has not said his prediction. What is your prediction? I need Marcus Rashford to get back on that sizzling form again, When was the last time we saw this? I need a finger to the head. Nice distribution by Casemiro. Okay, he gets it back. Ref, there was an injustice right there. Good. It's a foul. Please, Brush. I want to know what's your score prediction. I was just saying, I want to know what you think of this point. Would you take Mitrovic at Man United? Say he replaced Weghorst. I'm really about it, Mitrovic, he had a little, I need to see what his injury, the recurring injury, because if he had a recurring injury or what's the injury situation? What's his injury file looking like? Because man came out here really in good form, and then from there he was absent. He had that Martial kind of absence for Fulham, but Marco Silva deserves his accolades. He still did the same thing that Ten Hag did. He played without a number 9. Rashford, is this going to be the knuckleball that goes in? Please, Rashford, let this be the knuckleball that goes in. Oh, at least he forced the save. It was on target, ladies and gentlemen. Marcus Rashford has finally hit a knuckleball free kick, and it was on target. Wow. You know, I always wondered why they let him do this. I guess he does it in training, but. And it didn't really like knuckleball, actually. It was more of a side of the foot. And but good free kick and even better save from the man Leno. Let me see what Brush said. Brush says, yo, big up bots. Let's hope we can finish the season with 3 points, but most importantly, with no injuries or bans. Please, fingers crossed, bro. Fingers crossed. Yeah. I do not want to see an injury. I'm not even going to mention. Hey, we already have missing Antony is already a very, very big miss for us. But very good start from Marcus Rashford. He's looking like a little bit like a shadow of this Rashford, you know. I need to see this guy, man. Rashbape. Don't you guys remember him? He kind of disappeared. When was he pointing at his, we want that Rashford. Okay. Oh, yeah. Brushes. I would take Mitro because he's 28. Bruh, I did not know he's 28. Mitro is 28? I thought he was on 30. He was 31 or something. No, we should go ahead and scoop Mitrovic, man. Ship Wargos, thank you for your services and the pressing. But, as long as Mitrovic's injury doesn't seem like it's suspect. Shout out to Kush in the building. I see you, Kush. Big up, bro. Big up. I wanna also say Brush said I think he's a useful rotation option to have, but the fee means it doesn't really make sense for us. Oh yeah. The substantial fee. Yeah. Didn't you hate it when business just gets in the way? AKA Daniel Levy. I saw the report this morning that they were like, nah, fam, he's not going anywhere for less than 100. I was like, 100? Bro, are these Spurs people like, do they think that the Glazers and Harry Kane is Man United? Get out of here, man. Shout out to you, Kush. Oh, God, in the building. Michael, man, Olapapi subscriber 588 joins on last day. Hey, shout out to you, Michael. I appreciate you, man. Number 588. Look at us. We going. Next year, this time. I mean, yeah. End of next year, next season. We'll be grown. We'll be strong. We're gonna have muscles. Shout out to you, Michael. I really appreciate you, man, for just being a part of the family. I look forward to growing with you. Brash says, 1 year left on contract, and he's 30 this summer, and still what? Yeah, crackhead. Exactly. you remember that soundbite? Do you object to being a crackhead? Oh, whoa. That was really close. That was a close attack. There's too many final third entries right now. Why are we starting this game like we're defending Chelsea? We're playing against Chelsea again. Defenses. It's like the cohesiveness between the defense and midfield is not quite there yet. And I guess that's to be expected if you're going to have, so many major changes at the back. Ten Hag is gone with Malacia, Lindelof, Maguire, and Dallo in the back. So it's going to take a little bit of time to settle. Hey, Chris says, "Boss, what happens to the football power hour between now and next season?" Hey, man, we gonna be growing. We're gonna be growing, and we'll get on this transfer talk. We will. I've been playing, bro. I've been playing football. I'm back on the field, so I'm enjoying. I'm enjoying that. But definitely, I feel like we'll obviously the happy hour is always going to be there, and unless there's like a major shift on that particular Friday, but we'll be streaming. We'll be here. We'll be on the transfer talk, trying to build a team with. That was a good cross by Bruno. Trying to build a team with our recruitment department. So, Sancho's cooking. Yeah, and also I'll probably be trying to include more of my, because I play FIFA a lot. I'll be trying to stream a little bit more on FIFA too. So yeah, but I just gotta work and learn how to figure all that stuff out. I'm still new to this YouTube thing, guys. Don't forget, it's just been like just barely a full year. Well, it's been a year now, but like we've taken breaks and things like that in between. But now I'm really enjoying this, and I'm as the community is growing, and the therapy is also amazing for me. It's just incredible what this channel is doing for me. So I just thank everybody that just takes the time to even just check it out, even if you're just like, oh, that guy's online, let me just see what he's doing for like 2 minutes, let me just see what he's. I appreciate that, guys. I appreciate that so much. And hitting the like button too, that helps the channel grow. Ooh, that was a good dink. Trying to find William. But Maguire, looking like a beach boy. What's that here? Well, maybe I haven't seen him in a while. Yes, Brush. Summer quizzes and game shows coming your way. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. Yes, exactly. Brush, you still not going to skip giving your prediction to this. I put in a 2-0, light 2-0 prediction. Oh, no! And then they score! On the near post from a corner. No! Brush, forget what I said. Oh, damn. Horrible defending. Horrible set piece defending. Why are you not marking two people are not jumping? Bruno didn't jump. Malacia didn't jump. Why are you standing near a post there? Oh, man. Come on, you Reds. Wake up, says Khan. Come on. Yeah, let's not despair. We wanna finish third, bro. We wanna finish third. But you know what? This is good. This is a good reminder. Like Ten Hag, they'll decompress this game, be like, yeah, City can score first in the final. We have to prepare for that. you know, and then we have to know how to react. Ah. Malaysia needs a trampoline on a step ladder in order to jump. Okay, Man United with a quick steal up front. Come on. Oh, Bruno. I mean, Fred was not decided what he wanted to do there. By the way, Kush, talking about steal, it's because I was watching basketball yesterday. You saw that? What the hell are the Celtics doing? Anyway, it's a conversation for another time, but whew, last night was a big mess. I'm glad that it's going to go to the final game, though. Something that I'm glad about too is Garnacho getting a start. So Ten Hag has to answer why does Pelistri, bro, not get a shout, man? If I was Pelistri, I'd have a serious conversation. I'd be like, big man, nah. We need to record you. Here's my agent. Sit down. Let's have a meeting. Why? If you look at the way Garnacho broke in, Pelistri, at this point of the season, he should be looked at as somebody that a regular from the bench that we call on, you know. But I hope he has the patience to know to just to stick it out one more season, because like if Ten Hag is only gonna play you on the cup games, so that means probably domestic cup. That's your best bet if you're Pelistri. Man, it's tough. It's tough. Fulham slowing the momentum of this game down. We need to be pressing better, guys. Come on. Come on. Coach says Miami are finished. Miami done won. Miami Spurs. Hey man. Yeah, it'll be the first time in history if the Celtics go ahead and overcome a 3-0 deficit. Yeah, that would be incredible. Come on, guys. We need to get a little bit of a rhythm. Come on. Let's pass the ball around. No, Maguire. That's not right. It's a pen! Harry Maguire! What are you doing? He's the one who missed the pass. I know Casemiro is the one with the foul, but Harry Maguire is the one who misplaced that pass and put us in a horrible situation where it was 3 versus 2. Hey, man. Come on. This is not good. This is not good. These guys are here for revenge now. Will you end the season with a penalty save, David De Gea? I doubt it. Please surprise me, David De Gea. Save it, David. Yes, David! Yes, David! Yes, David! Yeah! Oh! David De Gea! Sorry, I'm shouting so much. Whoa! Oh! Yes! The way you saw the way he was. The reason why I thought that he went to intimidate Mitrovic a little bit and started walking back slowly. Like, bruh, I know. Make amends, David. Yes. Oh my goodness. They've been, bro, David. Oh, I'm happy. I'm happy about that. Wow. Oh, that was amazing. Wow. Now we have a receipt for the David De Gea out. Oh my goodness. Shout out to Jarvis in the building. Woo. Jarvis, did you see that? Yeah, I shouted too much. Jarvis, oh man, big up to you, my friend. Jarvis says, big up, Papi. I've noticed our difficulties in building up from the back. The flow stops with Fred and Casemiro. Rashford put it right there. The flow stops with Fred and Casemiro. Things only get threatening when Bruno comes deeper to initiate the forward movement. Ooh, we're gonna be looking out for that even more. But I think that is spot on because it's with it feels like Fred is just non-existent when we're on defensive phases, but on attacking phases, he is an actual red jersey. But when you know what I mean? From so far in the past 26 minutes, the most impressive build-up phase, if we're talking about build-up phases, is the one that was initiated by Malacia. Oh, Garnacho was so close. Garnacho was close. It was the one that was initiated by Malacia, where he went into a center-back position and then ended up doing a 1-2 and getting the ball from the middle of the park and trying to spread it to, I think it wound up in Garnacho, even though it ended up as a, throw in for the other team. That was actually such a very beautiful, like flowing, build up phase. But where our DMs in that moment? I don't know. Why is the fullback doing the job of a DM? Questions gotta be asked. David De Gea went long when Malacia was begging for it. And Fred loses it again. Yeah, Fred and Maguire do not have a connection. They're just like bad energy. Okay, all right. Now we're passing. Through the lines. All right. Sancho put him on the floor. Come on. Light him up. No, Garnacho hit the post. Oh, Lord, what are you waiting for? This game is hot, It's heating up. Okay. Oh, my goodness. Come on. Old Trafford is alive. Oh. Whew. Old Trafford is alive. Malacia to Luton top for 2 mil. Who says no? Carrymore. Nobody says. Malacia, Luton is that way. No. I feel like Malacia he's got the raw ingredients though, and he's developing. He's made a few mistakes, sure. He can still work on his jumping. I know we said his jumping is he can jump. It's just the timing. The thing about jumping is like you gotta know how to anticipate. You know what I mean? That's why even Thiago Silva is a good jumper because he's short, but you see Thiago Silva get headers as a center back. And I can tell you for sure that Malacia is taller than Thiago Silva. Oof. That was a really, really good build-up play. Garnacho was waiting on it. He really should have scored that, but the post was the saving grace for Leno. So anyway, so yeah, so Malacia for me, I'd still give him. If you want to give him to Luton on a loan, sure, sure. As long as we got somebody to come in and help out whenever we, because Shaw and Malacia have been really competing for that position really well. And whenever we need to plug Shaw in the middle, in the defense, in the left center back, Malacia goes in there, and he's made a few mistakes, of course. Well, partially, like, remember the Jesus Navas? He slept, let Jesus Navas get through, and then that's how the capitulation started. It was not just his fault, but it was like a series of mistakes. But Malacia, you have to let somebody make mistakes, digest those mistakes, and learn from them. So we're attacking really well now. Casemiro puts it down. Oh, he's goal hungry, Casemiro. I love it. Oh, Mikey Bob. Sorry, I missed the David because I'm still like wondering, like, was I dreaming? Yeah, I think Rush is David De Gea out. Nacho should have played in Rashi. Yeah. Instead of that turn, yeah, I remember that play. Yep. Yeah, Nacho. But you gotta let him try that too. Be unpredictable. David De Gea saved the penalty. Incredible. Where was this David on the Europa League final? Just one. I'm curious, Jarvis. I'm looking now. We're building up. All right. Maguire has it. The closest person to Maguire is Casemiro. He's not necessarily showing for the ball. He's behind the player. And then it's the dink ball. Why do we do this nonsense? We give them possession, and now Fulham gets a chance to build. These guys are playing long balls when it's not in your skill set. Bro, you're not Bonucci. What are you doing? Karima says, no Europa League penalties were crazy. They all went top corner. Actually, bro, yeah. It's like, it was a nightmare. I remember those penalties, bro. The reason why for me, like, I remember them is like the sound. You could hear the sound of the net every time. You hear a kick, net, kick, net. And they were all really good. I remember, like, maybe I think the one that the goalkeeper hit, it was just like a placement thing. It wasn't like a top bin. It wasn't a top corner, I think. But majority of all those penalties, and it's just special Europa League final night. There's just something in that in the air. Come on, United. Let's get a hold of this game, man. Okay, now they gift us possession. Okay. All right. All right. Dello. Oh, hey, big up. Happy Sunday. Thank you for coming in, Percy. Happy Sunday. Percy says football power hour in the building. We in here in full effect, baby. Last day of the season. We can tell you how we really feel. Like Ganacho, that's a ridiculous hairstyle. Change that for next season. Are you guys rocking with it? I think Antony did it on the same week as Ganacho. They dyed their hair together. Okay, they're cooking. Rashford and Bruno almost cooked there. They almost, but the pot didn't boil. Yeah, Antony and Ganacho and Martial has a nice haircut. Malasia been hanging out with Fred. He got this Afro thing going on. Look at I wouldn't be surprised if Malasia has dreadlocks next season. Press him high, guys. Press him. Yes. Now he has to go long. And we win the ball. Look at that. I love it when it's their goal kick, but we pretty much position ourselves in a way that we get the ball back as soon as the goal kick happens. Nice try by Ganacho. We need him to get his shots out the way, warm up that right foot so that when we see Pep, it's popping. Percy says Malasia is tired of spending money. He's like, nah, man. I'm not guaranteed people gonna see my hair, so you know when you have a relationship with that one barber, that one hairstylist, you know, and you're like, yo, bro, I think I have to see you once a month now, not bi-weekly. Ganacho is pushing. Come on. Anyway, you need him to get these kind of experiences where he just runs and gets dispossessed, you know, because when you're starting a game, it's very different from when you're actually. Yes, sir! Yes, sir! Sancho! Yes, Jadon Sancho with the golazo. Oh, we cooking. Jadon's cooking. Wow, was that Fred who drove with the ball? I need to see a replay. We're gonna need to see the replay on this one. Who was that driving with the ball? I couldn't tell. It was Fred. Okay. Bruno turns. Oh, and finds. No way. It's Favela Fred. It's him. It is him. Maybe Fred is him all along, guys. Maybe he is him. Also, that could have been a penalty shout. But Sancho was at the right place at the right time. Guys, it's safe to say Sancho is the chef we've been needing on the right-hand side. Yes, says Carimo. Yes, it was Fred indeed. Carimo also saying Sancho. Ooh, might be a little bit better than Antony on the right. Ooh. I mean, he's growing into the role. 6th goal in the Premier League this season. So hopefully he can build off of that. Hopefully he can build off of that. I don't know. I don't know. Questions like Sancho can go. Bessie, Fred is ready. He's showing he can pocket De Bruyne now. Because I feel like that's the only reason why Ten Hag is like, bro, you gotta make yourself as tired as you can. Get the match rhythm, get the straight passes out the way, because you need to make sure that your pocket can fit Kevin De Bruyne. It's just atrocious. It's back to what Jarvis was saying earlier on, that like it's weird. Fred and Casemiro have chemistry minutes in them. How have Brazil been building up from the back? Why can't they use some of that knowledge and help us build up? And now we're having to have Bruno drop deep for us to actually sometimes beat that press. And yo, Jarvis, these Brazilians are surprising me. Now it's our chance to build up from the back. It's the chance for the Charcoal brothers to get the ball. Okay. It goes to Sancho, is the deepest player. He picks it up from the center back. I guess that's how it goes now. It has to be either Bruno coming deep, Sancho. They take turns. Come on. Oh, nice try by Casemiro. Brazilian Fred. That touch had some confidence in it. The man is starting to feel himself. Coach was very adamant on saying, Sancho, your goal cannot fool me. You must go. Karimo and Kush, y'all, we have to have a conversation. Not during the game. That will be a conversation for another day. Another day. We have to do who stays, who leaves, who gets one more season. Harry Maguire winning the ball all the way up front. Oh. Incredible. Gosh, I haven't realized that 43 minutes have passed. I thought we're like 15 minutes into the game, because I was like, I wonder if Chelsea's playing today. I need a chuckle. He doesn't even know what the score is. We'll check it halftime. Sancho on the right. Is he gonna cook? He's feeling himself. Confidence is up. Is he gonna do the spin? He looking like a little Antony to me. We want a corner. Sancho won us a corner. Good stuff. Oh, Maguire. The man with the head that cannot aim. Hi. Slab head. It's been real, bro. It's been really real. Sorry it didn't work out. Nothing personal. Who's this Saul Bay lookalike? Oh, that's Simon. Someone. He looking like him. Is it just me? Did you guys see the Simon's shot? That man looking like he carrying salt in his pocket. Ref, say something. Say something. Oh, Dallo. Nice try. Nice effort from Dallo. Oh, Chelsea is 1-1. Oh, okay. At least they're scoring. Wait, oh, he's being escorted out the gates. Sabitzer? I don't know. I gotta get clarification on that. If that's what you mean, he was being escorted out the gate. Cause I'm like, Sabitzer, you're not even dressed. Why are you going? Are you going to the dressing room? What's going on? you know? Come on, Bruno. A good delivery is all we need. Come on, send it before he blows the whistle. Guys, you can't be overcooking. Just uh, there it is. It's gonna be a goal kick, and then we're gonna go to halftime. All right, I guess we can take a look at what is going on around the world, especially over there. And Arsenal is winning 3-0 versus Wolves. Arsenal is doing a job to I'm sorry, Dan Levitt and Wanderer, my fellow Wolves friends that are part of this channel, this community. I'm so sorry. That is 3-0. Yikes. Shaka going out with a bang because he is actually going to be leaving Arsenal and he's already got a brace. And also Saka is the people that the Shaka that are scoring today. That's funny. That Shaka has got 2 goals and Saka has got 1 goal. 3-0 to Arsenal. And then Aston Villa versus Brighton. Ooh, that's also a good match. Guys, Brighton is going to be a force. Brighton next season, if anybody didn't know, these 2 teams that are playing right now, Aston Villa and Brighton, oh my goodness. They are on another level right now. And it's nice to see it's a competitive match. 2-1. That's the score right there as we go into the break. And 0-0 between Brentford and Man City. Obviously, the champions. I bet Pep is just like, guys, no injuries. Look at he's playing the Palmers. Even Phillips is starting Enrico Lewis. It's just like a very, very, very the most rotated squad that Pep Guardiola has put out this season at least. And the other score real quick between Crystal Palace and Nottingham Forest is 0-1 to Nottingham Forest. 0-0 Bournemouth versus Everton. Damn. All the teams are playing at the same time. That's true. Spurs versus Leeds is 0 Leeds 1 to the Tottenham Hotspur. And you can always guess who's the person who's going to be scoring. Guys, that Harry Kane is having his personal best season, while Spurs are having that. They're just that. It's so weird. It's so weird. Between Spurs and Kane. The case of Spurs and Kane. But anyway, Leicester City 1, West Ham 0. Ooh, that is the big relegation battle going on right now. If Leicester City win this, Kush actually even just commented saying Leicester might do the major great escape. This would be crazy if they do it. This would be crazy. And of course, over there with Liverpool this versus Southampton, the score is 2 goals apiece. The Europa League boys are struggling against relegated Southampton. Ward Prowse and Sulemana are making sure that they send Firmino off with they're hoping to at least. I don't think Southampton have anything to play for because they're already relegated, and that's crazy that Liverpool cannot conjure. Like right now, it's still 2-2. But anyway, another crazy scoreline is our scoreline 1-1 at the break. The goals between Tete and Sancho, and obviously a major, major miracle by David De Gea. Oof, saving a penalty. Jarvis, my friend, let me always, I should always send you the link, Jarvis, just so in case you want to hop on and talk about that building up from the back. So I'll go back to what you said earlier on. After you mentioned that comment, Jarvis, I've been observing our build-up phases a little bit with a little bit more scrutiny, and I've seen that our DMs don't really get involved. They rarely get involved unless there's a free passing lane. They always somehow sort of like, whether by design or by choice, they stand behind someone. And Casemiro, I'll have to call him out. I've been seeing him standing. His passing lane is blocked. He's doing the Scott McTominay thing, where also when you're the thing about it is like, when you're playing DM, take it from me. I play DM. Take it from me. When you're playing DM and you're building up from the back, right? Let's say keeper is here. You guys are here. You're building up from the back. Let's shift everybody, this cluster up. But the main thing is, okay, you're building up from the back. Your goalkeeper has the ball. He's been going on passing around, and now so you're gonna have an opposition member, right? That's gonna try and block a passing lane. So the moment, say, Luke Shaw gets the ball, or not Luke Shaw, Lindelof gets the ball. Say Lindelof gets the ball here. There is already somebody that's blocking. Whether it's Mitrovic, there's somebody that's blocking that lane, and Casemiro is just dormant. He's just chilling right here. So your job, there's so much that you can drift. You can drift left or drift right to try and like create an angle so that your teammate can find you. But at the same time, you still have to occupy that zone. You cannot run away from that zone. It's just part of how everybody is spread out and how the formation works. So the main thing is Casemiro still needs to be a little bit more active, and it's just making a little quick sprint, not like a lazy jog to an open area. It's more like, then the ball can come. And now what's having to happen is we are resorting to Jadon Sancho picking up the ball from a center back. We're resorting to Bruno Fernandes. I've seen him pick up the ball from the back line. And also Malacia has been the person who's looked more comfortable, receiving that ball and actually playing, linking up and trying to progress the ball forward. So I don't know. I'm trying to figure out if it's like Ten Hag tactics, or if it's because we have players that are limited, that are more just like, hey, bro, I'm just a pass and go. Like, you give me the ball, I gotta get it. You know what I mean? So it's one of those things. It's one of those things. I really want to get Jarvis's opinion on this. Let's talk about our build-up phase specifically and try and explore that. And anybody else that wants to chime in too, the link is right there in the chat. It's an open door. It's an open door. Let's talk about your first half thoughts. Everton is currently in relegation. Let's see how because I was saying that Southampton, I think Southampton is definitely gone, right? Because that's for sure, yeah. Leeds, it's a tough one, this one. Leeds United today have to make sure that they beat Tottenham Hotspur at Ellen Road. It's possible, even though Kane got a goal 2 minutes into the game. It might suit them that they get a quick little, flurry of goals at the end, make it 2-1. Oh, Big Sam, it will be incredible if that happens. But Everton are also sitting there on that relegation hot seat. And because it's still 0-0 between Everton and Bournemouth, they need to get a point. They need to have a point. And then they can actually be above Leicester. Wow. Whoever thought top four was interesting, they forgot about bottom four. They should call bottom four hot four. Oh man, Khan says, bro, Rashi will score today. I hope so. I need, as I said at the beginning of the stream, when was the last time we saw this Rashford? We need this Rashford to come back. Khan says, bro, that was shit show first half. Let's hope we come out second half with some more goals. Yo, yes, sir. We'll see you. We'll see you very soon. I'm Jarvis. If we can get 1 or 2 goals, it will give us confidence mentality wise going into the City game, because as I said, if City score first, we need to be able to not put our heads down. We need to just make sure we still stay in the game and believe in the team mentality. And honestly, this might be the very, very practice that we need. Fulham is a good team. They've been cooking. They've been cooking all season. Marco Silva is on the Bartleys short list for manager of the season. So he should, if he does the big job. And really, right now, who would have thought? Do you know when he took over in October? Fulham were nowhere near where they are today, and he deserves the praise. I'd like to welcome and praise my man, Jarvis. What's up, brother?
Yeah, big up, puppy, big up. So
Big up to you, man. Let's
What a
talk.
game.
Let's talk. You brought up a specific tactical point in the chat earlier on, bro. Let's talk about our build-up phase. How you seeing it, bro?
yeah, listen, let's dive into it, because I was noticing early everything stopped up when we were trying to build up from the back. We were looking like we were building up good. Even the center backs and the fullbacks did their job. Even De Gea did his job. But when it came to Casemiro, the distance from Casemiro up to Fred was way too long. So because Fred don't fall back, he wants to like push forward. He likes to run. So the only time we created threats was when Bruno dropped down and distribute the ball to the wingers. So for me, I don't think the project with Fred has worked in the first half. He had an assist on the goal. That's good, but that's Fred. He goes forward. So in the last 10 minutes, I noticed that Bruno and Fred was interchaining more, and Bruno was more deeper, and Fred was higher up almost in the 10. So and the second half, I think Fred is second half, so he is better in the second half. So I expect more from him. He hasn't been playing a lot of games lately, so hopefully he can do better. I would give him a second half to prove himself, but he needs to improve to be better, because now he's struggling.
Yeah. I was actually going to say that and say, he lacks match rhythm. When was the last time we saw him really getting a good start at the beginning? I think it's been a while. I can't even remember in recent memory when Fred started last. And at the end of the day, he's somebody, when we're talking Man City, preparation for Man City, he's somebody who has managed to do the job on Kevin De Bruyne. And when you block the Kevin De Bruyne creation, then you're kind of neutralizing City. And in terms of that, like I feel like he might be getting a little bit like there's a moment too where you saw the confidence level go up in his passing. He looked a little bit like choosing passing it with a little bit more conviction and stuff. So that's what we need. That's the Fred that we need. But
and the thing is, I don't want to go after Fred. I don't want to like single him out, because everybody needs to improve after this first half. It's been okay, but it's not going well. Like super. So, but there's just one thing I noticed. I see Malacia struggling a little bit defensively, especially on that corner kick when Tete scored that goal. Malacia couldn't follow him. But I'm a little bit worried that we put Malacia on Tete, because he's like 2 heads taller than Malacia. So it's a little bit strange. So I want Malacia. He also needs game time. So he hasn't been playing much lately.
True.
I also think Garnacho, he looks great. He looks like he wants to score today. He has been he hit the crossbar at least one time, or yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I think he will score in the second half. I like what I see, and
Fingers
Rashford
crossed.
is also looking better in the 9. He
Yeah,
actually
yeah,
look good, but we need to give them the ball. That's the thing. We
yes,
need to provide them. And Sancho is also good. It's a little bit what I lack from Sancho. I would like him to try to take on his man a little bit more,
yeah,
not just
yeah,
all
yeah.
the time stop and like do this with his foot, like the little shakes,
Like
like a DJ.
DJ or something. Yeah. But it did work. It did scratch somebody off the surface. Like he fell. Like so it gives me confidence because for me also Antony, he was just starting to get the match rhythm and get the match fitness and kind of like to become the one of the forwards that was most reliable in the last 3-4 games. And it was such a pity to see that, to learn that he will not be available for the FA Cup final. But it's a little bit promising if you see the DJ Sancho on the flank and he's doing his thing, he's playing his music. But I'd love to see him score. I'd love to see Garnacho. The fact that Garnacho got a start too is really good. Right?
Yeah.
Like I feel like Ten Hag has settled on this attacking lineup, and it was more just the defense that he was rotating today. Would you agree with that?
How long do you think he will keep them on in the second half?
Oh, up until 60th minute, and then he's gonna start making.
Then it's time for Weghorst and Pilestri. And...
yeah, it's time to close shop. It was a pity. You saw Sabitzer walking off. What was going on with Sabitzer? He confused me. I thought it was Salt Bay for a second.
He was looking like a Hollywood star.
Right. Oh man.
Yeah, it's probably the last thing we see from him.
Yeah, the boys are coming out. Let's hope. You predicted a Garnacho goal. I'm gonna go with a Sancho goal.
Yeah, good call.
Let's see if it can actually materialize at the end of the day. And also, like, I'm excited. Later on today, we'll be doing a season wrap up, right? With Nick. So it's gonna be a fun stream. So
I recommend everybody to join.
Yes,
everybody must join, because we are going to talk about the season and rate the players of the season in every position and go through it. So it will be a good show.
Amazing. Last quick thing I want to get your 2 cents on is somebody in the chat said Malacia to Luton Town. What do you think? Is it too early?
Yeah, now it's too early. Okay, when you play right back, it's a very hard role to play right back and left back, especially in the modern day football. It demands a lot from the player, because they're not only a defender, they're not only a attacker. Now they have become a central midfielder too. So there's actually 3 roles you have to understand. So it takes time to be a good fullback, and we're just gonna give him some time. Take a look at, for example, Dalot. He's been out of it for many seasons now. He had a loan deal with AC Milan. He got some experience. He came back and he took his chances when he got him. He played more and more and more. So it takes time to develop. It's not, everybody's not like Trent Alexander-Arnold and can just go on like 18. So it's just one of those roles. So I expect more from Malacia next year. Let's just hope he can develop, but he needs game time. So maybe a loan if we can get in another one. But on left back we have a lot of like promising players. We have that young Spanish kid, the Fernandez. He looks really good. So who knows?
Who knows? Rashford nearly knew a goal there.
The game is on. I have to turn it on.
Also, actually, somebody like Rashford would be nice to see him get a goal before he like the final, because we need that rhythm. But back to circle back on your maybe possibly him going on a loan. For me personally, I actually wouldn't be mad if Luton Town would be a great place to send him on loan if we were gonna send Malacia on loan. But I'm not advocating for that at all. But I'm just looking at, like, say, Levi Colwell for Chelsea. He's gonna be coming back ready, because he's got really, really good practice at Brighton, and he's gonna fill in that left back or center. He can play center back too,
He's so good. I
so,
love that player, Levi
right,
Kowal. Yeah.
yeah.
He's so good at the ball. He's got good on the ball and just passing it on, making progressive passes. So he would actually fit our team perfectly.
He would fit our team, bro. He would fit our team. Yeah, but anyway, well, let's focus. Get our focus back to the game. I really want to thank you for that. You can feel free to chill as usual. Always, you can feel free to because I know.
Yeah, I can chill for 5 minutes. It's okay.
Yeah. Maybe you might bring us the lock for the goal because Rashford was close. There, let's see.
See if I can set up my game here in this room. I have an extra computer here right beside me, so I just need to get the stream going.
Well, thank you for setting up your, doing the quick setup during halftime when, I asked you last minute. I can tell you right now that Fulham has started on the front foot, even though Rashford was close early on. Fulham has started the second half like they are actually about to play for like a Champions League place or something.
Oh,
yeah, they're.
Yeah, who? What do you think of Fulham in the first half? As expected, or?
No, actually, I was expecting them to be as like as ruthless as as energetic as they were, because you remember that game. It was really the Willian moment when he extended his hand where that's changed the momentum. But Fulham were actually slightly the better team than us, and right now Paulinho has been having a really, really good time on that midfield. He's been actually performing a little bit better. And is it Lukic? He's also been really, really actually the standout performer for Fulham for me. And William, is nice to see William back because I thought he was done. Did William not go to Brazil? Like he went. He went back to Brazil. He go away?
He went back to Brazil, but I think it was Mr. Structure who was mentioning something about it on yesterday's stream. He said the fan base in Brazil they were like going at him so much that he had to go back to Europe.
Yeah, bro,
something happened.
That's crazy. I really want to understand the Willian story a little bit, because I thought he's one of the livelier people for Fulham right now, and he still has maybe like another season to offer in the Premier League, which is incredible. I feel like Fulham is a very good team for people that are like on at least Willian at this stage in his career, and also somebody like Andres Pereira, who was not really flourishing at Man United, but when he comes to Fulham, he looks like he's at home, and there's a little less, obviously a lot less pressure, and he's able to feel like the team can rely on him, and he's a little bit more creative.
Yeah, it's a good point. Pereira, he always been a good player, but I don't think United was the right club for him. It's a little bit too big of a step to play for United, but for Fulham, that's perfect. That's perfect for him.
Yeah. With the Pereira, his ceiling is very similar to that of Scott and Fred. Those kind of players. Kush says Brazil are vexed because William is British.
Yeah. What minute are you in the game? What's your time on the game?
51:20.
Okay, I'm 51:19, so I'm just 2 seconds behind you. That's
amazing.
That's good. Then we can talk about the same things.
John's point. John says, great save by De Gea. Oh, by the way, how did we forget that? I forgot to talk to you about that. I don't know if it's funny. Like, there was something in the build-up to that moment that David De Gea, I don't think I've ever seen him do that before. That really slow walk from the ball, where the penalty ball, where the ball was placed, and he was just walking back. There was a lot more confidence in that, and I just shouted before Mitrovic took it. I was like, I have a feeling something, there was, and he did it. He saved a penalty.
Yeah, but Mitrovic has been missing several penalties this season, hasn't he? I think.
For me, because he's been on and off with his injury, like I haven't been really following Mitrovic's season that much. But yeah,
No,
I'd expect
neither have I. But I play the fantasy football league, so I try to pick out the best players at the. And he was really hot one time of the season when he was scoring a lot of goals.
He started the season hot. And then obviously you'd expect him to let me just check to see his he's got 14 goals in the Premier League. My goodness. Mitro.
And that's good. That's really
One
good
in the FA Cup. Yeah. He's cooking this season. Come on, Garnacho. Garnacho standing next to Tete. The difference in height is crazy.
Did you see in the first half when Rashford put his arm on Tete's shoulder and Tete just dropped down? How is that a free kick?
I know. That's atrocious decision making by the referee. Oh, okay. Too much 1-2, Bruno. You're passing to Fred. Sometimes you gotta know who you're passing to. And make the decision off of that,
Yeah. But what I was talking about with the thing with Bruno, we need a player deeper. We need a deeper playmaker in this team.
True.
And if we get Frankie de Jong, or if we get another deep lying playmaker, time will tell. But we are in need of a playmaker.
Yeah,
can take the ball forward, progress it, and pass it.
That would solve our problem. Because right now, I feel like I feel like Bruno was gonna score.
Get in there,
Bruno! Don't do the knee slide now.
Look at the pass from Fred. Look at the pass from Fred. Just as we were talking about, Jesus. That was a nice pass.
Bruno and Casemiro, nice hug. That was the pass was good. This is engineered from Brazil. This is from Brazil.
Yeah. Yeah, but as I said, Fred is always better in the second half. I'm just glad I was wrong.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, that was a nice pass.
Yes.
And a nice finish from Bruno. Just waiting out Leno and just chipping it over. That was beautiful.
Very, very confident. Very, very confident.
But as you can see now, Bruno is higher and Fred is... Yeah.
Oh man. So I want to circle to John's point about Mitro's penalties. Let's see. I read Mitrovic either has an overall 50% penalty conversion or just this season.
Okay.
So that's the thing. It's like, I guess 50% conversion rate is not good. No. That's not good.
Bad.
Yeah. But the good thing, at least for Man United, we have Bruno Fernandes is one of the most reliable penalty takers you'll find on the street, know. And his level is way, 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 way up there. His conversion. I remember last time when I did what you did, John. It was that time when Ronaldo came in and Ronaldo started taking the penalties, and Bruno had gotten in his like hop, skip, and a pass rhythm, and always hop, skip, and a shot penalty rhythm, and you'd always know. And we were getting lots of penalties that season, and all the season prior to Ronaldo coming in. And when Ronaldo came in, it was interesting to compare the penalty records. Like obviously Bruno had a slightly more, but like Ronaldo had taken a lot more penalties than Bruno. And then I remember also checking out Jorginho, who also had a very impressive penalty conversion rate. Okay, at least we did better in the set piece. but yeah. Anyway, it's a very 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 underrated thing to have a reliable penalty taker. We need that. Percy says,
Yeah.
Fred. Fred is cooking today. We found Brazilian Fred. He's back.
Yes.
What a pass from Freddy, says Khan.
Fulham is on the break now. Oh, yeah, we stopped them.
Maguire. Chris says Leeds are finished. No more bonus 6 points per season for us. Oh, that's true. Even though we couldn't, we drew with them this season, right? You remember we
Yeah.
built a mountain for ourselves. Yeah, we're gonna miss them. Maybe Luton will be our new Leeds. Who knows? Who knows?
Have you seen the stadium for Luton?
Yeah, I saw that they need to spend 10 million to upgrade the stadium in order to make it meet Premier League standards. It's such an interesting story.
Yeah, I know. No offense to Luton, but the stadium looked like a dump. It looked like a dump. So, but I think they're a small club in London, so getting up in the Premier League would probably be good for them. They will get a new stadium or at least fix the stadium they have.
Exactly. This is it's more about, I feel like for them the process is more about like getting first into the Premier League, and then I don't expect them by any means to stay up, but obviously, hey, surprises happen in the Premier League. That's crazy. But
yeah, but I think it's cool with clubs like Luton and small clubs that comes up. It's cool with that.
Yes. Well, cooking, Jarvis. Oh. Yeah, but after like this season, they'll have a bigger stadium. They'll be able to nice try by Bruno. They'll have lots of positive things. They'll have more visibility, and it's great. It's great for them too. It's a great story. I liked it.
I'm so old. I remember Luton playing in the old Premier League before 91 or 92.
Really? Oh my goodness, Javis. No way. Yeah, because this is that first time in the new Premier League, right? And then that's incredible. Wow.
Yeah, in Norway we used to have we called the Tippekampen. It was every Saturday, 4:00 from England. Every Saturday. So all the Norwegians. That's why so many Norwegians following the Premier League. We were getting it from childhood.
That's really really incredible.
Yeah, and the thing is, we don't have in wintertime we don't have any football in Norway. So it was only the British football. Because in Norway we play it in summertime.
They suspend all football activities?
Yeah. You can't play football in December, January, February. It's winter time. It's minus 20 degrees and snow outside. It's impossible.
Damn. But even the main league as well. Like that's
The Norwegian Premier League. They don't play in the middle of winter.
Wow. Oh, Dalo slipped over there. That's crazy. I would have thought like maybe there would be like enough like indoor or something. I don't know. Like, but I guess it makes sense to just take a break. That's the time. Everybody needs to take a break at some point in the year, right? So that's wow.
Yeah, but back in the days, they had like a winter break in many of the big leagues. Even in the Bundesliga, they didn't play in half of December and half of January. So the season was part 1 and part 2.
Okay.
But the Premier League has always been going on full season, all winter long.
Wow. That's so in the Norwegian Premier League is like what's more popular? Is it like a is or rather my question is it like a balanced league, or is it more like there's a dominant team like a La Liga or like Bundesliga type situation, or what?
Well, the most dominant league in the Norwegian Premier League was in history. It's Rosenborg. It's called. They used to qualify for the Champions League every year in the 90s and early 2000. They even beat like
Okay.
teams like Real Madrid, AC Milan, and they were really doing good. So,
Mm.
but after that, they fell down, and now we have Solskjaer's former club, Molde.
Molde, yeah, that one I know.
They are probably one of the best clubs in Norway because they have one rich guy just pouring in money and buying all the best talents and players. But the best team in Norway
Mm.
at the moment is Bodø/Glimt. If you heard about them, they're
Yeah,
from
yeah,
actually
yeah.
from the northern Norway where I'm from,
Okay.
and they have been doing great in both the Europa League and Conference League.
Yeah,
They have
yep.
yeah they were beating Roma with Mourinho
Roma, yeah.
6-1 at home,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
they came all the way to the quarterfinal last year. So yeah, that's probably the best team in Norway at the moment.
Okay, okay. And so Molde, Haaland used to play for Molde, right?
Yeah, he played for Molde. Yeah.
Word. Huh.
Yeah. In Norway, we remember the Haaland. He was a great talent. Everybody followed him when he was younger. He in his debut game, everybody have heard about him before he started playing in the Premier League, and in his first game, he scored 4 goals. As I think he was 18 or 17. So, but he was
Wow.
like a beast. He was
Yeah.
as tall and big as he is now. So
No, yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Wow. It's like he was made in a laboratory, man.
yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy.
It's not typical for Norwegians to even be that tall, that
No,
big,
no, no, no.
what happened?
Yeah, but
you
the thing
know.
is, people don't know about Holland. He's super professional. He's been super professional all his life. He's just building up to this. He's
Yeah.
a top athlete. He never drinks like one bottle of Coca Cola. He never eats pizza. He never always like training, sleeping, eating all the time. He's like a machine, and he's been doing
Wow.
that since he was a young boy. So
Wow.
yeah, it's the way how to be the best. There's
Yeah.
no you have to sacrifice everything to be the
Thing,
best.
yeah. 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 Oh, that's not a bad free kick by Wilson, but yeah, wow, yeah, no, Haaland's uh, um, trajectory is very interesting to follow. What I know is this: also got a younger brother that's also lighting up some fires, right? Well,
Yeah,
where's that one? And I mean, if it runs in the family,
it's a
I
clone.
mean,
It's a clone. The Holland clone
right,
number two.
exactly. Like we had twins at Man United. You remember our fullback twins?
Hmm.
Like the way that the skill sets were like,
Yeah. Who
within the
was it?
same
Fabio
range.
and Rafael.
Rafa and Fabio. Yep, yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, yeah. Oh man,
But that's a
yeah.
United tradition. We also had the Neville brothers.
The Neville brothers. That's
Yeah.
true. That's true. We shouldn't let Man City have our tradition, still our tradition, and get
Mhm.
Haaland's brother.
Yeah.
That would be messed up. Fred has got his time, his 65
Yeah.
minutes.
You know what that means? Ten Hag is taking him off and saving him for the final. So Fred is
Exactly.
definitely starting the final.
Yeah, with those two passes, he's starting. He's starting for
Hmm.
sure.
And Garnacho. Yeah.
Eh, Oh, that's lovely to see. There's no Wergos though. It's McTominay, so that's that's encouraging.
Mm.
Might
But
be
now
our
we will
last
see a
chance.
better United with Ericsson. We will get the link up.
Yeah. How do you feel that it might be the last time we see Martial in a Man United shirt today?
Yeah, it's basically a little bit sad because I like Martial. He's a really excellent, talented player when he's injury free. That's the biggest problem. But he's never
Yeah.
available. So I don't know what to do with Martial. He can do. He could be. If he was like Holland, eating,
Yeah.
sleeping right. always training, 100% professional. I'm not saying he's not professional, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But that life is not for everybody.
It's not for everyone, you know. You may
No.
have some things that indicate that you might succeed in it, but if something in the energy was just not right, and I feel like part of it is also psychological. The injuries, I know an injury is physical, like it happens when I said, but like when somebody injures you on the elbow, like I don't know. I feel like there's something mentally that's
Yeah.
connected to the injuries as well. You know,
Mm.
if that makes sense. I don't know
Yeah,
if
and
it makes
it's
scientific
something
sense,
with his
but
attitude too. You remember he came out against Solskjaer and said Solskjaer forced him to play injured
I
and stuff like that.
know.
It's not like
Yeah. Tasteless interview,
why
that one.
would you go out and say something like that?
That was close. The hair was not even moving. He was just a passenger. He was a flower in the garden, just
Yeah.
watching. Like the ball is a bee landing, and he's just watching. Did you guys see that? John went to the toilet and then he scored.
Look at
I'm
McTominay.
saying
Look at McTominay on this one. McTominay saved us.
he stretched. He really stretched his foot. Yeah, McTominay saved the day there. Because Maguire shouldn't be getting beat there. He's
No.
positionally clueless.
Yeah, you're not a big Maguire fan, are you?
No. Today I'm happy it's the last day we see Well, I hope it is the last day because, you know, the handwriting is on the wall. You are back up and you can go be a starter at another team. Go ahead and do that. And stop being a bench captain.
The only problem with Maguire and us selling him is at the moment, the new because of the Britain is out of the EUC, the thing. So we have to have
a
8
home.
homegrown players, and Maguire is one of those 8. And the other 8 is McTominay, it's Henderson, it's a lot of the player we are selling. So we have a little bit of problem selling all the homegrown players because the quota is only 17 players who can be
Why did we
outside.
get Jarvis? How did we end up with the worst homegrown guys?
Yeah.
Oh, goal kick. Okay.
That's big. And Fambisaka is also a homegrown player because the rule is you have to play in a club that's registered in the FA. So basically a British club, and play 3 years before you was 21 years old. So we have Fambisaka, you have McTominay, you have Henderson, you have Maguire, and all of the players we are selling. So we have no homegrown players left.
Damn.
And it will probably force us to buy British players.
Yeah, like a Mason Mount or.
Mm-hmm.
So Harry Kane fits the bill, right? He's a homegrown.
Harry Kane fits the bill. Yeah,
Okay.
he will be a good player to sign when you think of it like that.
All right. Well,
but you see, we can come into a dilemma. Are we going to sell Fred, or are we going to sell McTominay? Are we going to sell Lindelof, or are we going to sell Maguire? And so on.
Yeah. It's another thing to throw into the when you're weighing.
The circus never ends.
It never ends, bro. It never ends. By the way, how's the Chelsea circus doing? Let's see if we take a quick look around at the other scores. Ooh, Arsenal are leading 4-0 to Wolves. They are annihilating Wolves. And the other game, Leeds scored, but Spurs also scored again. And now it's 2-1 Spurs.
Okay.
What about?
But now we are in the time where the desperation comes in. It's just 20 minutes left, so things will happen.
Hopefully, Chelsea 1-1 with Newcastle.
Yeah, we currently sits third, so we're 4 points ahead of Newcastle. So
yes, Chelsea might do us a solid favor. Come on, Rashford. Oh,
Oh.
He just doesn't have the cunning conviction that he used to. Rashford, when he was the moment, like this season when he got into gear that anytime he gets a shot on target, you just sure that like something is gonna happen here. This time around, I'm not sure we're seeing that Rashford. I hope he can.
Yeah, he's not in the zone at the moment, but if he scores a goal today, he will like fall back into it.
Right.
Because it's all about confidence, when you're on top. It's not about ability. We know the players have ability. It's about it's in the mind.
It's in the mind. And you could see, like, I saw Fred turn a bulb, like he's just like got that pass. The pass that he did for the second assist, he did the same pass, but it wasn't like a into the box. It was a pass just before the first half ended. He did the similar like pass again, and I was just like, yes, we need that confidence back. Actually, that was a very good save by Leno. Now, when
Leno is a great goalkeeper. He's a great shot stopper.
Yeah.
Do you know the score between Southampton and Liverpool?
Southampton and Liverpool right now is 4-4.
Yeah.
What in the world? That is why Kush is on the chat saying Liverpool are finished. Whoa. Oh, so it was 4-2 and now they came back. Wow.
Yeah. Firmino has scored in his last game. Jota, 2 goals. Firmino and Gakpo.
Incredible.
Yeah. And Ward-Prowse has scored for Southampton. I would like Ward-Prowse actually in our club. He will fill the quota and he will be okay playing. He could be like a backup.
You're right.
And we probably can get him cheaper because they're relegated.
We're going to increase our set piece goals by 10% at least. At least. The quality from the corners would increase dramatically. Was so disappointing right now. Come on, Rashford.
Good ball.
Should have gone for goal, Martial, but okay.
In situations like that, I will always, if I was a coach, I will always train my players to cross. Because Rashford is going straight forward, Martial is going straight forward. But Rashford should go to the one side and...
Yeah. That way it moves
I was a defender. As a defender, that's really hard to defend against.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be that hard, just to cross.
Yeah. You're right. Coach Jarvis is out here spitting the truth. Come on. Nice win up the field. Oh.
Yeah, but you can see the game is opening up now.
Yeah.
Fulham is attacking. They don't give a they don't care.
Yeah. But 4-4, guys. Come on. 8 goals and 4 goals in a piece. That's a lot of goals. Wow.
Okay, Leeds is struggling 3-1 to Spurs now.
Leeds are gone.
They are going down. Everton is up 1-0 now.
Aston Villa Brighton still 2-1. Yeah, Everton looks like they're gonna stay.
Yeah, if they win, they will stay. It's up to them.
It's all in their hands.
Yeah. Doucouré is their goal scorer.
Hey, Doucouré is a quality player. Quality. I want to go to John's point real quick. Conceding 4 goals to relegated to Southampton is worse than conceding 7 at Anfield. Spread the word. I'm gonna treat that Karimo.
Yeah, and Everton needs to win because Leicester is up 2-0 against West Ham, so they're going to win their game. But it won't help anything if Everton wins. But
About
Everton
13
needs to win
minutes.
as it stands at the moment, because if Everton draws, they will have 34 points. Leicester will have 34 points, but Everton has a goal difference minus 23 and Leicester has minus 16.
Oof.
So it's
Oof.
very tight at the moment.
Yeah.
Anything can happen in the last 15 minutes.
Man, this is the final moments of the 2022-2023 season, guys. Final 10-15 minutes.
Mitrovic on the yellow. Jesus.
It was. That's gotta be red.
Yeah.
That's no. This guy's a wrestler. No.
VAR. That's a red card.
No. We are here to play football. Not
If Casemiro, if Casemiro has done the same, it will be a red card straight away.
Yeah. What? No.
Yeah, okay, let him stay on. It's the last game of this season. Come on.
Didn't he just come back from a long ban? No, but he hasn't learned, clearly. Or he should bring that dog fighter spirit to Man United. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
Come take Wergos' place.
Yeah, but Mitrovic would never fit to play for our club. He's basically the same as Weghorst. He's too slow. So when we attack, we attack with pace. And the problem with Weghorst, he's so slow turning like a zeppeliner, like a bit like a airship. He can't even be in the box when the cross comes.
I know.
So it doesn't help if it's like 6'3" or 6'4".
But Jarvis, when everything else fails and you have to play Fellaini ball for the last 10 minutes, you'd want a tall guy who knows how to head a ball at least. And Mitrovic he can do that. He's an aerial threat. Wergos is an aerial liability.
Yeah, it's true. He is. You can't even head the ball when you're 6'3" or 6'4".
Head it away from that goal, when it's time for us to score. So, yeah, we just need a tall solution. That's what I'd like to have as an option, or an attacker who knows how to receive a cross, or wait for a cross, and attack a far post, attack a near post. That's all. I guess that guy Harry Kane sounds like I'm talking about him.
Yeah, the good thing with Kane, he's so strong in his body. He can shield the ball. He can hold it up by himself.
That's what I like about him. He knows how to use his strength. A lot of players are strong and you don't. Oh,
nice save.
That was really close.
Yeah,
David De Gea.
Yes, he's keeping us in this game. Oh, it wasn't offside. So how do you feel about De Gea? Do you think he should go this summer, or are we happy with him staying?
Oh, I'm in the minority. I'm happy with David De Gea staying one more season or even another season, as long as he can be. Everybody deserves a chance to grow under eriktenhag, and he's only got one season. And he has moments where you evidence of improvement. Of course, there's receipts of errors. But at the end of the day, it's like we all make errors, and as we said that about Malasia, you can make any player can make an error, and if you're the goalkeeper, your error is magnified. So for me, I like David De Gea. I want to give him another chance.
Yeah,
So
I see your point, and I don't disagree too much. But what I feel our game, Ten Hag's game, will evolve to a place that we haven't seen yet. If we have a new goalkeeper with the abilities I would like to see from a goalkeeper. But De Gea is a great goalkeeper. He's a great shot stopper. He even can save penalties, as we saw today. But I feel like he's holding us a little bit back, even if he's good enough. But he's holding us a little bit back. I wanna like unleash Ten Hag and see what he can do. That's with me, because I'm impatient when it comes to this. So
yeah,
but if he stays for another season, we will do fine. He's not a bad goalkeeper. He will do his job and keep clean sheets and save a lot of goals. So it's not the worst thing that can happen if De Gea stays. But if another option is available, I would like to see it.
Jarvis, I take your point. I have to say we have to do a thorough analysis on David De Gea's distribution and to really, for me to be really, really bite, because like I feel like I've heard this, like this argument a little bit about, the thing about it is I want it clear, like, oh, this is where David De Gea, if he gets the ball here, and then from there, like maybe say like David Raya has better distribution than David De Gea. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm
Raya is a
just
good
talking right
goalkeeper.
now, right? But if the main thing is like I want to have a deep dive into David De Gea's statistics and distribution, and actually see how many, because I can count you 3 moments right now off the top of my head where an outfield player owes David De Gea an assist. He delivered the ball to Antony. Antony was the furthest player on the pitch. Antony was not fast enough to go ahead and put the ball in the back of the net. He delivered the ball to Sancho. I can't remember the game that we're playing against, but it was Sancho as well, owes David De Gea an assist. And those moments is just like David De Gea has 3 assists this season if our forwards did that job.
Yeah,
And so you know what I mean. So it's easy to like I take your point thoroughly, and I want us to revisit this conversation. I'm gonna do my research and see if I can pull out as much extensive data as I can about David De Gea and maybe a few other potential goalkeepers, and we'll see how we can. It's
when it comes to De Gea, what I've been saying all the time is it's not about his distribution. His distribution is okay. He knows how to pass the ball, but the difference is distribution under pressure. So if you have both of your center backs, one on the left, one on the right, and De Gea in the middle, if you meet a high line that presses you, how do you fix that? Because that's the biggest problem. So you could see in the first games of the season when we lost against Brighton and Brentford. And you could see it in a couple of games, especially against Sevilla, for example, when they were pressing with the high line away. De Gea gets so stressed. He don't have the mentality. I think his abilities are there, but he can't handle the high pressure to stay calm. So because when you meet a team who's aggressive and press high, it's then you want to play out from the back. If you are Ten Hag,
so
you want to make them run. You want to make them run all the time, and then they stop.
So okay. I hear what you're saying even more now, because when you look at our away form, David De Gea behaves so differently away than home. There's a lot more assured at home. He's a lot more. Shout out to Unfit. Says afternoon, guys. Triangle settings fluffy about De Gea. When we do that extensive David De Gea conversation with Unfit, we're gonna talk about this. We're gonna talk about this because right now, like, it's just that on the surface, talk about it, but I want us to, like, what Jarvis is the points that Jarvis is raising. Like, look at this real quick. I know we're in a match right now, but these are the zones of control for every game. Hold on, am I sharing screen real quick? Okay,
Yeah, you're sharing.
Okay, so these are the zones of control. Now, if you see Man United, the red is areas that the opposition control. Gray is the areas that 55% of the balls like we contest with the opponent, and blue is the areas that Man United always or more than always have 55% control of the touches in that zone in the field. Now, when you look at City, they control whether home or away. All the blue is home. It doesn't matter if it's whatever place. Like all the blue zones, they really have dominance over those areas. And with Man United, we can tell we're not that far off with our area, the zones that we're controlling. And I wonder if our gray areas, when you look at Man United, these ones, I wonder these two areas right here, if it has something to do with David De Gea and our fullbacks not really knowing how to beat presses.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's very interesting. That's an interesting illustration. I've seen maps like that before from earlier seasons, and there has been a lot more red on United. So I can see we are improving. We are controlling the games more.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Let's quick look at Arsenal. Arsenal is not so much in command of that right side. We are more in command of the right side than Arsenal. If you look at it. But anyway, we can visit this like a little later, and let's walk the last 3 minutes of the game and make sure that we see our boys through the line. But we will revisit this conversation. Brentford is up 1 against City, says Unfit. What does that mean? Oh man, if only Arsenal were just in the fight up until the end, that would have been a really, really, really interesting back and forth. If the title was won by like 1 point, you know. But Arsenal had to just hand it over. They were like, we don't even want you guys to keep fighting.
Yeah. No new updates in the relegation battle. Yeah, West Ham have scored, so it's just 2-1 with Leicester and West Ham.
Oh. Come on, guys. We can finish the season. Do not let him attack now. These
Oh, Pelestri. Oh, yeah, so good technique.
Let's go, Pelestri.
Weghorst.
That epitomizes your Man United career, Weghorst. Oh. Open net. Weghorst, bro. Karim Moses, Weghorst, bro.
Oh my God, Weghorst.
Wow. That's the area liability that we're talking about.
But did you see Pelestri? How he's progressing the ball with that pace?
Amazing. Pelestri is just such a great player.
I would like to see him in the 10.
I know.
To see him play in the 10 like a Messi, just like roaming around and just taking the ball and progressive it. He has the same technique as Messi. I won't compare him like man to man, but you know.
But yeah, no, I know what you mean. Like even also the dribble, the body feint. He does the body feint as well, dribble a lot, and because he's got that really low center of gravity too. Yeah. If only he could get a little bit more starts, because we're gonna have to, you know, talk about Pelestri and how he's been starved. I hope he can just stay one more season at least and get a few more, you know, minutes than this season. That's all that. Yeah.
I think Ten Hag will play more next season if we get Kim, because we will be more robust in the back.
Back, yeah.
because Pilestri's biggest problem is he's a little bit wasteful, and when you lose the ball, he loses them in places where we shouldn't. So it's easy for the other team to get us on the counter, but we need like more robustness in the defensively, and then it's more open to play more creative offensive players also. Look at Ferguson.
Hey, with the tie. Love it.
Yeah.
Mr. Unfit says, random fact, Everton have not been relegated since 1951. Pretty solid, it must be said. They deserve their flowers. Wow. Thank you, Unfit. Point for the quiz. It's gonna be a summer of quizzes. So thank you for that random fact.
So, Papi, what's the nickname of Everton?
Oh, the trophies. Come on, man.
Yeah.
I know, man. It's crazy. I actually had a moment where I was just reviewing. I think doing the quizzes is helping me a lot. I'm learning so much, because I didn't know nothing before this. So yeah. I need to know why the toffees. Were they selling toffee a lot in goodness, all those toffee candies. I feel it's got a story to do with something like that. We'll find out. Do you know why Man United has a devil on the crest? I mean, no, sorry. Why Why we have it? Yeah, we got a devil on the crest. Yeah. Do you know the story?
No, I don't.
Oh,
maybe I heard it before, but I can't.
I'm not gonna spill the beans. Oh man, it's a very interesting story, and also the reason why we're called the Red Devils too.
Okay.
But yeah, we'll get back to that later because the game is ending, and I wanna take a little quick bathroom break before I do. I'm gonna do a quick stream before we do our stream on the
Yeah. I'm jumping over to Mixed channel afterwards because we are just going to do like a 10 minutes just.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And then we go back to the 1 hour show afterwards.
Amazing. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. It ends 2-1. Go, Man United. Yes. We have secured third place, right?
Yeah, third place.
Third place in the bag. Eriktenhag is cooking.
Big news. Wolves has equalized against Everton.
Oh. Let's see.
What happened? It's drama in the end.
Arsenal is still 5-0 up, and Leicester 2-1. The Everton game is still 1-0 to Bournemouth.
No, yeah, the Everton one is 1-1. Wolves. No, what the hell? Oh, sorry, I'm on the wrong.
Yeah, no. It's still 1-0 to Everton, and
1-0. Sorry.
Yeah, no, but the main thing is we did our job. We did what was in our hands. We did it. We got the 3 points that we needed, and we're on third place. And big shout out to everybody that tuned in. Mr. Fit says yes, third place in the bag. Oh shit. Just as I have friends who are not Everton's fans. Yeah, it's time to be checking in with friends. I'm actually talking about friends. I hope to be joined by a few of my friends that you've seen also on this channel before in a few minutes. So we'll be doing it's gonna be a long day of streams today. We'll be talking about the season, wrapping up the season, talking about how it all went down and so forth. So make sure you hit the notification bell and join me as well and Jarvis and Mick a little bit later. We will be here as well and MUFC Realist TV. So big shout out to everybody that made today's stream special. Percy, Karimo, Brush, Khan, always, you too, Michael Mann. Michael Mann said today, Michael was subscriber number 588. We are growing. We're growing.
Yeah.
And Eddie, thank you. Yeah. We'll see you guys very shortly, right? Right, Jarvis?
Yeah, right.
Yes. He's like, yeah, right. That's the Norwegian correspondent. My favorite guy, Jarvis. Thank you so much for joining me on this watch along.
Thank
my
you
brother.
for letting me on.
We will see you guys very soon. It's the Football Power Hour. My name is Botswanapapi. See you guys on the other side.
Bruno Fernandes.